Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to another Random Rumble. We got a great one here for you. You don't know who you're going to get, and that's what makes this so special. That's what makes it so special, and we are kicking things off here with Garrett from Minecraft. This is the Jason Momoa version. Jason Momoa, and that has become a big movie to the point where I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm not going to go to the theaters and see it, but I wouldn't mind seeing that movie. And I never thought I would say that about Minecraft because I despise Minecraft. I do. I hated it growing up, and now I'm interested. And because of the hype of this movie is just insane. But we're kicking things off with Jason Momoa. And we'll see who he will be facing off with as the number 2 contender. This is completely random. And there was one guy that put a bunch in. So I got 3 or 4 off of him. And then you got the Power Ranger guy. He's at it again. And he does a great job. He really does. And I got a couple of his villains. So we got Crane at number 2. So Crane is in the house. And he still has that disgusting stomach with a face in it. And Crane is a usual. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a usual at this point. So let's go ahead and kick things off here. And we're kicking things off with Crane and Mimoa. Which, like I said, I'm going to give that Minecraft movie a chance. I don't know if I'm going to go to the theater and see it. But I'm actually interested in why people love it so much. And it's one of those movies that's so bad people love. It's one of those situations. Because obviously it's not going to win an Oscar. But let's see who we have up next. At number 3, we have Super Crazy. I haven't seen this guy in a while. He's out of retirement, I guess. I'm sure he's at some other brand. But I haven't seen him fight since I was a kid. So, yeah, welcome back, Super Crazy. I don't know what all that means behind him. I think it's in Spanish. And there goes Garrett. So Garrett is finished. And we got Crane and Super Crazy here. And number 4 is the Duff Man from The Simpsons. So yeah, we got a good random cast here. I'm not really familiar with some of these people. I know the Duff Man's kind of like the mascot for the Duff drink, I'm assuming. But I haven't really watched enough Simpsons to really know a lot about the Duff Man. And number 5. What in the world? Oh, it's the guy from King of the Hill. Okay. One of the guys that drinks beer. Yeah, I don't know a lot about him, but he's number 5. He's one of Hank's friends. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of that show. I've talked about it before. I don't find it funny. A lot of people love it, and you know, to each its own. My favorite saying, but yeah, I could never get into it. It was, and he's already gone. So, number 6. Is the Pumpkin Rapper, and of course they've had to put asterisks on rapper. I wonder why. Because maybe I made the same mistake when I was in school. Yeah, long story short, when I was younger, we had a classroom assignment, and this is going to be a funny story, so brace yourselves. I had a classroom assignment when I was younger, and it was basically, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I thought Lil Wayne was cool. And I thought Lil Wayne and T.I. was cool. And I wanted to be a rapper. The unfortunate part is I didn't spell it with 2 P's. Let's just say that. And yeah, there was a discussion there. So I'm sure that's what Mr. 2K's mind's at. His mind's always in the gutter. So, yeah. I'm sure that's the reason why they had the asterisk, but it's weird for one letter. So maybe the creator thought it was going to get flagged. And that's why he did it that way. I think he might have did that. I'm not for sure. I don't want to make any accusations here. We got that guy from, he's from Black Lagoon. It's an anime. Dutch. He's in the house. So we'll see who else we have here. It's going to, oh, we got Scarecrow from Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I got a few of those characters, which I could care less because I never did like those characters. And Crane is going after Dutch and makes it look so easy. And Crane's going to be an absolute threat in this thing. I can already tell you that. And number 9 is Constantine, and it's the blonde-haired one, not the Keanu Reeves one. And Pumpkin Wrapper. I really think this character's so cool looking. It's just like, I don't recall him. I think he's just like a 1 or 2 episode guy. He's not like a main villain. I think there's like a special on him, but he's not like Lord Zed is. And number 10 is John Winchester, the dad from Supernatural, played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan. We've had like 3 or 4 of his characters on here, which is insane. He's a great actor. He's kind of underrated, if you ask me. And look at him go. Oh my goodness. Attacking Crane. And Pumpkin Wrapper with the clothesline. And yeah, this is going to be crazy. We're going to have a good variety here. These are my favorites to do. You know, I don't know at the time when you're seeing this if episodes are going well. Right now they're not, due to multiple circumstances. And number 11 is from Coco, one of the characters from Coco. I don't want to say a lot about this character because I think you need to go into Coco and just watch it. But he's a great character. Very interesting character. And there goes Super Crazy. So Super Crazy is going to be super crazy that he did not win, unfortunately. But we're about to lose. Well, Scarecrow's still in it. And number 12 is the Tin Man. So we got all these losers here. I'm not a big Wizard of Oz fan. I do like Wicked. I like the Witch. You know, I don't know what she's going to do in Wicked Part 2. But I'm rooting for the Witch. I'm not rooting for anybody else. So Scarecrow's finished. And I don't know what in the world. Oh, that's that guy from Coco. Yeah, he's so he's such a good character. I don't want to say a lot about him. I want you to definitely watch it if you haven't seen Coco. It's one of Pixar's best movies. I really think it's done really well. It's definitely my top 5 Pixar. It's probably not my favorite, but it's up there. And it's a very emotional movie too. And number 13 is Alucard. Alucard's back. It's good to see him back again. You know, he's been on a lot of these, and he had a big run on night 18, even though he never looked the same since. He had a big run then. So he was kind of one of those characters that, you know, I don't know why he was so successful here, but he was on 18. And it looks like we've lost. I think that's the Scarecrow. I'm doing this from too far away. I'm trying not to get too close. And number 14 is Lionheart. That's a Jean-Claude Van Damme character. You all know I'm a big fan of that. And there goes the Tin Man. Get that loser out. If only I had a heart. Or whatever he says. Who cares? Those 3 are degenerates. So I could care less what they think. And another elimination there. Oh my goodness, and what a low blow to Crane. Lionheart's not playing games. I like Lionheart. It's not my favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. My favorite one would have to be between Bloodsport and Kickboxer. Those are probably his two best. Hard Target is pretty awesome. And number 15 is BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman's back again. Of course, he's had some good ones. Last year he did. But I'm surprised I didn't have him in earlier. Maybe I did and I just forgot. But I tried to make all the random ones a new cast. So I did a lot of them this time before I started any tournaments or anything like that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at Winchester. Nobody in the way. And Alucard is done. And number 16 is Quagmire. Of course, he's got X-Pac as his... Of course. What's the odds? Am I a big Quagmire fan? He's funny at times, but I kind of find him pretty disgusting. I'm not going to lie. He's kind of weird. And there goes Quagmire. So, yeah. There's no ladies here, Quagmire. So you need to go find some in the audience or something. That's all he has on his mind. I just think he's kind of like Herbert, kind of creepy. Well, he is creepy. And number 17 is Steve, but this is the Jack Black version of Steve. So, like I said, we had two from the movie, and I still haven't seen the movie at the time you're seeing this. Maybe I'll watch it eventually. Well, at the time I'm doing this. And maybe by the time you see this, I've already seen it, but... Because I'm way ahead with Rumbles. I'm way ahead there. Everything else is just tanked this year. And number 18 is Lord Zed. So, yeah, that guy had Pumpkin Rapper. He had Lord Zed. He makes tons of Rangers. So make sure to get some of his. I didn't want to overload it with Rangers. So I just put those two in. But he also has Ivan Ooze and a couple other villains. The Putty Soldier. And maybe I'll use it on another random. But we lost the Pumpkin Rapper. So Mr. 2K doesn't need to worry anymore about the asterisks. Just one letter there. I don't know. Maybe the creator had to do it because it was... I bet you he had to do it. Because I bet you when he put it in, it just totally made a total asterisk. So he kind of reasoned with it. And I bet you he did that part. Which I don't blame him. I don't blame him. That's kind of ridiculous, though, that you have to do that. And Kane the Conqueror is here. I mean, who is going to search the alternative of rapper? Like, come on. Just make sure you spell it right. But anyway. Number 20 is, I think it's that kid from Brightburn. Yeah, it's that dumb kid from Brightburn. I can't stand that movie. It's such a great idea on paper, and it totally stinks. And, it was even produced by James Gunn. It's like, I think he produced it. But it was a horrible movie. It's like, the worst kind of movies are movies with potential that stink. And now we got great camera angles. Come on, really? And we lost Winchester. Number 21 is Brodus Clay. Somebody call your mama, because Brodus is in the house. I remember that. Now he's on Fox News talking about politics. So it's like, uh-oh. And Brodus Clay, well, what happened here? Oh, come on. He's been eliminated by a glitch. What in the world? Okay. Yeah, that's... yeah, no politics. So, that's how it goes around here. Yeah, he is just frozen. And we need medical assistance here immediately. It's like, how did that happen? Okay, there was just a patch, and apparently they patched it all right. They definitely patched it. At the time I'm doing this, there was a patch, so they definitely screwed that up, and we got the Cowardly Lion here. Yeah, Brodus it's basically frozen. But he has been eliminated, but I think it may affect the count, because technically he's not up the ramp. And it's still showing him at the bottom, but it does say eliminated. So, oh my goodness, this is a disaster. And that's what happens when you do patches too quick. You get frozen people, which is funny. This is hilarious. I love stuff like this. So, Mr. 2K was definitely going for a joke, and it's working. It's actually working, so. So I think you guys are going to just have to live with Brodus being there. That's the only explanation that I have. I think it's going to affect the people coming out, and hopefully it doesn't keep happening or something, but Brodus totally screwed it up. And someone does need to call his mama to get him some help here. And number 23 is Sai. Wow, we haven't seen this guy forever. It's been 14 or 16 since we've seen the Duck Dynasty guy. It kind of faded out, didn't it? But I remember having Sai. That was a long time ago. He participated in the King of the Ring, and Cowardly Lion is finished. So that coward can go back to the locker room. I can't stand those characters. I just don't like them. And I know I'm a movie fan, and I should love Wizard of Oz, but I just don't. I like the Witch. Okay, the Witch is the best. She used to scare me as a kid, but now, I have to see Wicked 2 because I don't know what she's going to do. Because I don't want to take up for her. But as of right now, I'm on her side. As of Wicked 1. I'm totally Team Witch. So, and it looks like Brightburn is done. And it also looks like we have another Frozen one. Goodness. So, yep, Steve from Minecraft is now frozen. Something about that rope has just... Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. That rope is haunted. 2 people now have been frozen. And Mr. 2K's giggling in the background. He loves this stuff. It just makes his day. And both Steve and Brodus Clay have been frozen. So if this keeps happening, it's going to not end good here. Because I don't know if people can keep on coming out, or does it count once they go up the ramp, which is the biggest issue. And we got Bubba Fett here. And we also got Golem, which that one guy, he made tons of people. He made Notorious, but he made a couple that I used on here. And I got to give that guy credit. And he's actually seen these before, so because he saw his Notorious. And so, yeah, make sure you get his stuff. He makes a lot of... He made a few rappers. He made Drake. I think he made Kendrick, too. And 26 is Dr. Evil. So we got Dr. Evil in the house. And look at Sai going after Kane. And Bojack and Smeagol, or Golem, whatever he wants to be today. Which they're supposed to be making a Golem movie. And it's like, I don't know how that's going to work. And it's kind of a crazy idea, but it's the Hunt for Golem or something like that. At least it was in the talks for a while. And, this is just hilarious on the left-hand side. I mean, you can't help but to look. And I believe Sai is finished. We'll see if he gets stuck. He's probably smarter than those two, yeah. So he's going to be able to go back up the ramp. Oh, maybe I spoke. Wait. Oh, I hope he doesn't get stuck. Okay, so Sai is smart enough to not fall for the 2K mischief. So Sai is going back up the ramp as Steve and Brodus are still frozen, but they have been eliminated according to the bottom of the screen. Which I don't know what to say here. I mean, I don't know how they're going to add people, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to keep happening. So I don't think we have to worry about restarting. Especially if you're seeing this, we're definitely not going to be restarting. But that is hilarious. That is just... that never happens, but that has to be one of the craziest glitches I've ever seen. And I've seen some crazy stuff. And Golem is done. So we're getting closer to the end here. And 27 is, who in the world? Oh, that's that master, the master from Kung Fu Panda at 27. I tried to get the bad guy, but he had some kind of downloadable content, and I couldn't pick him up, so that kind of really stunk. I really like the bad guy in Kung Fu Panda. He has, he's a very angry person. And you can kind of, it's one of those top speeches of villains. I've seen that highlight reel, and he's on there. So he's a really cool villain. I forget his name. I've only seen the first movie, I believe. I think there's about 4, but I didn't watch after the first. The first one's okay. It's not great, but it's enjoyable. It's worth a watch. And 28 is Beast Boy from Teen Titans. And Bojack taking care of that problem, and there's an elimination. Kane the Conqueror got one. And it was Boba Fett. So Boba Fett has been eliminated. And we're getting closer to the end. I think we just have 2 more entries left. And of course, it's going to be a little bit slower because we have 2 frozen people. And one just moved over to the left more and now is levitating. So Brodus Clay started this. And then Steve joined him in I don't know what they're trying to do. Trying to stand still the longest, or they have their little competition going over to the left, which Steve just moved, but he kind of got bumped into. So hopefully people don't keep freezing over to the left, and we'll be good to go. I just think it's hilarious. We're going to keep things going here, it looks like. Since we did have that elimination, I don't know if we can keep filling them. 29 is Wallace from Wallace. Is it Wallace and Grim or Grim and Wallace? I've never watched it. It gets nominated for Oscars, though. I know it's some high-quality animation, but I've never really watched it before. I've never given it the time of day, so, yeah, Wallace and Grimmin, I think it's called. There's a dog. I could have got him, but I think I just forgot to get him. And I don't know anything about this movie, but I've heard great things, and maybe I should check it out. It looks pretty fun. I couldn't tell you nothing about it, but I do recognize that character. because I've seen him on the front covers of DVDs and stuff, but I've never watched it. I don't know if it's a Disney property. I don't know anything about it. I just know it's a special type of animation. It's not like your regular animation type of stuff. And I think we're about to get number 30. So we're about to find out who number 30 is. We still have two, dummies frozen over to the left. And number 30 is Sin Cara, and he definitely needed that number. He definitely needed that. That's his best shot at winning. So if he wins, we may just allow him to go to Mania. Who knows? Because it's Sin Cara. It's not like he's going to do anything anyway. So he's got the best shot with that number, but he's definitely not the toughest in this ring. I don't know who's going to take this. There's really no one that's really selling it here. It's kind of a disappointing ending. This is kind of what I wanted to happen in the beginning. These people come out in the beginning, but it's all at random. So... And Bojack got one, and that's why I hate that camera cut, because sometimes you miss good stuff there, and I just missed an elimination. But Bojack did get one, and we are now down to 4. And looks like the Master got another one. Wow. So we got Sin Cara, we got Bojack, and we got the Master left. And Wallace is done. So he's out of here. And Bojack. Wow, this guy is killing it. I mean, he is a master of Kung Fu, right? He is the Panda's sensei. So, what a good job. And now he's just got Sin Cara to deal with. So, I think he can win this thing. So, he goes by the name of Master Shifu. I hope I'm saying that right. And, yeah, he's only got Sin Cara left. And, yeah, like I said, Sin Cara was not going to win. Okay, and Master Shifu, I guess that's how you say it, wins. So, he defeats Sin Cara. And this was pretty short. I don't like him. I mean, it was a little too short, but not too bad short. But he's not going to WrestleMania. Master Shifu, you're not. You beat Sin Cara. Big deal. Whoop-de-doo. Congratulations. But I hope you all enjoyed it. And we'll keep these up and keep these going. But the Master wins. He did pretty well. He was 27, but he did get multiple eliminations, at least 3. I counted. So that was pretty impressive. And I always love these random ones. You never know what's going to happen. I was kind of disappointed with our final few. Not really people that I wanted in the final few. We got a lot of the great ones in the beginning. But I hope you guys enjoyed it still. And make sure you drop a like. And I'll see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, I did not expect this guy to win. I would have definitely not put money on it. But definitely Sin Cara, there was no way he was going to win. Let's just be honest. Even at number 30, he could beat 31 and can't win. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all later. Thank you.